Hi guys, welcome to lesson 16. Today we're going to learn modal verbs in Chinese, the differences between yao and xiang, then neng, 可以, hui, and xia versus xiang. Let's begin with some new words. 对不起，对不起，没关系，没关系，没事，没事，是，是，事情。事情，能，会，可以，下，上，考试，考上，带，舒服，医院，看病，一定，小学，中学，大学，语言，一般，平时，休息，有时候，逛，公园。Okay, let's begin with a conversation. 阿来，我有2张电影票，你想不想跟我一起去看？想啊，几点去？今天晚上9点。哦，对不起，我明天有考试，今晚我要复习，不能去。没关系。阿来，我有2张电影票，你想不想跟我一起去看？想啊，几点去？今天晚上9点。哦，对不起，我明天有考试，今晚我要复习，不能去。没关系。Okay, let's translate together. 阿来 is a Chinese name. 阿来，我有 I have 2张电影票。I have 2张 means 2 tickets. 电影票 movie tickets. So I have 2 movie tickets. 你想不想 Do you want or you don't want? So do you want 跟我一起 with me 去看 go to see. So do you want to go see it with me? Do you want to come with me to watch the movie? 想啊 Yes, I want. 几点去 What time do we go? 今天晚上9点。今天 today 晚上 evening 9点 at 9. So today at 9 p.m. Oh, which means like oh. 对不起 sorry. 我明天有考试。I have the test tomorrow. 考试 it's our new word, which is test, an exam. 今晚 here is the abbreviation of 今天晚上. It's used in spoken Chinese. You can say 今晚 to say this evening. 我要复习 I want to review. 复习 means review. 不能去 I cannot 去 I cannot go. 没关系 it doesn't matter. Okay. Next we have another one. 阿来，你能不能跟我一起去游泳池游泳？今天吗？是啊，我不能，我的姐姐不舒服，我要带她去医院看病。没事，你问一下安定，他们有事情，一定能去。阿来，你能不能跟我一起去游泳池游泳？今天吗？是啊，我不能，我的姐姐不舒服，我要带她去医院看病。没事，你问一下安定，他们有事情，一定能去。Okay, 阿来 is still our Chinese name. 你能不能 Can you or you cannot? So can you 跟我一起 with me 去 to go 游泳池游泳 游泳池 is swimming pool. 游泳 to swim. So, 阿来 can you come with me to the swimming pool to swim? 今天吗 Today? 是啊 Yes. 我不能 No, I cannot. 能 it's our new word of this class, which means to can. So, I cannot. Though later we will see the difference with 可以 or 会。我的姐姐不舒服 My elder sister is not okay, so she's sick. 我要带她 I want to bring. 带 means to bring. Bring her. 她去医院看病 to the hospital. 医院看病 to see what's wrong. Basically means to see the disease. So to see what's wrong with her. 没事 it doesn't matter. 你问一下安定 You can ask 安定 Andy. 他没有事情 He doesn't have anything to do. 一定能去 For sure he can go. Okay, now it's time to see the differences between 想要 and 能 想要能 are modal verbs in Chinese, and after them you can add another verb, but you cannot add a noun. Let's start with xiang. Xiang means to want, and it's like a light way of saying to want. It's more like a would like. I would like to do something. So it indicates the desire of doing something. The structure is S subject plus xiang plus verb plus object. For example, 我想吃巧克力我想吃巧克力 I want to eat chocolate, or I would like to eat chocolate. Or 我想抽烟我想抽烟抽烟 means to smoke, so I want to smoke. An adverb can be added before 想. For example, you can add 很 very. So subject plus adverb plus 想 plus verb plus object. For example, 我很想吃巧克力 I really want to eat chocolate. 很想 really want. So it put emphasis on the verb to want. I really want. Or 我很想喝酒我很想喝酒 I really want to drink alcohol. As you can see, guys, we are taking away the pinyin more and more. So it's time for you to maybe use Plico if you still don't remember some character, but it's time that we must look at the Chinese character and not at the pinyin anymore. So 我很想喝酒 The negative form, it's formed with bu. We use bu to do it. So 不 plus 想 plus verb. For example, 我不想去海边 I don't want to go to the sea. 我不想 Or 我不想吃巧克力 There is a 吃 missing here. 我不想吃巧克力 I don't want to eat chocolate. Or 我不想喝酒我不想喝酒 I don't want to drink alcohol. The interrogative form is formed with the three different methods that we have seen in the past. The first one is 你想去海边吗 So we add 吗 at the end of the sentence. The second one is 你想不想去海边 We use the verb plus the negation and the same verb. So we duplicate the verb and we put 不 in between. So 你想不想去海边 Do you want to go to the sea? The last one is to use an interrogative pronoun. In this case is what 什么 So 你想做什么你想做什么 What do you want to do? And to reply you can say 想 Yes, I want it 想 Or no, I don't want it 不想 Now let's move on to 要 Yao means to want, and it's more strong than 想 It also means that you want to do something and you're going to do it. So it's also used to express the future. The structure is subject plus 要 plus verb plus object. For example, 下午我要学中文下午我要学中文 which basically means in the afternoon I want to study Chinese, and I will. So I am going to study Chinese in the afternoon. Or 今天我要去医院看病今天 我要去医院看病. Today I'm going to the hospital to see what's wrong. Or 我不能来，我要去医院看病. I cannot come. I will go to the hospital to check what's wrong. Or 我明天要去海边玩，我明天要去海边玩. Tomorrow I go to the sea to have fun or to play. The negative form is also formed with 不, so 不 plus 要. For example, 不想 or 不要. So 不想 means not to want, and 不要 it's used to impose rules. Now you will see what I mean. For example, 上课的时候不要说话。上课的时候不要说话. During class, you cannot speak. So here it's a rule. 不要 it's used to impose rules. It's very similar to the verb 可以, which means also to can, and also means to have the permission of doing something. For example, 上课的时候不要说话. So during class you cannot speak. You can also use 不可以. 上课的时候不可以说话. You cannot speak during class. So it's the same. Now, neng. Neng means to can. And in Chinese there are three verbs that means to can, which are 可以, 能, 会. And now we see the differences between 可以, 能, and 会. Let's start with 可以. 可以 has mainly two meanings. The first one, it means it's okay or okay. For example, A says, 我们明天去看电影，可以吗？可以啊。Tomorrow we go to watch a movie. Okay? It's okay? Okay. So it means okay. The second one is when it means to have the permission of doing something. So to have the permission plus doing something. For example, 妈妈，我可以去看电影吗？不可以，你要学习。Mom, yeah, there is a but mom. Can I go to watch a movie? No, you cannot. You must study. So, 不可以 here it means that you cannot, you do not have the permission. It doesn't mean that you are not able to do it. It means that you don't have the permission of doing it. Now let's move on to 会. 会 means to be able to do something. And so having acquired the ability of doing something after studying for it. For example, 我会说中文. I can speak Chinese. I'm able to do it because I studied and I learned how to do it. Or 我不会游泳. I cannot swim. So I'm not able to swim because I didn't study for it and I do not have the ability of doing it. 能. Now let's move on to 能. 能 also means to be able to do something and is exactly like 会, so it can replace 会. But between 能 and 会, to express that you are able to do something, 会 it's more used. So 我会说中文, I'm able to speak Chinese, I can speak Chinese, is more used than 我能说中文, I can speak Chinese. But both of them are correct. So when do we only use 能? We use it with innate abilities or inborn skills. For example, 我有眼睛，我能看。我有眼睛，我能看。I have eyes, I can see. So these are an inborn ability, innate ability. So we use 能. Also, there are other situations when you can only use 能 and not 会. For example, when the acquired skills have reached a very precise degree. For example, 他一天能记住20个汉字. It can memorize 20 characters in one day. So we use 能 because it's a very precise degree, which is 20 characters. So in one day, it can memorize 20 characters. This is very precise. So we use 能. Another situation is when you cannot do something because of an external cause. For example, 我不舒服，不能踢足球。我不舒服， 不能踢足球. I am sick. I cannot play soccer. So this is an external reason, an external cause, which is I'm sick. I'm sick, so I cannot do something. I have a problem that comes from outside. I'm sick, so I cannot do something. Last, guys, we have to see the differences between xiang and xia. Xiang means previous, and xia means next. So the structure is xiang or xia plus the time, that can be the day of the week or the month. 下周我去美国. 下周我去美国. Next week I will go to America. Or 下星期我去美国. Next Monday I'll go to America. Or 上周我不在. Last week I wasn't there. 上周. And let's see last and next with year. Last year is 去年, 去年. This year is 今年, 今年. Next year is 明年, 明年. So as you can see, to say last and next year, we do not use 上 or 下, but we use 去 and 明. So be careful, because this is why in the previous structure we only put day of the week and month, because you cannot use it with the year. We use 去年, 今年, 明年. Okay, that's all for this class, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.